Day 23. We are on week 4 of our at-home workouts, so we're almost done with a month. To go along with that, if you guys are in a good spot and you feel like you're progressing how you want to be progressing, give yourself a pat on the back and keep pushing. If you aren't, let me know. If you have a strange amount or strange kinds of equipment, let me know. We can come up with a way of modifying this. At the very least, I can give you ideas on how to utilize it, similar to Howard and his sandbag. Always open to doing programming specific for what you have. Just let me know. We want to make sure everybody's able to keep pushing themselves and keep progressing in some way, shape, or form. It might not be our number one goal, but if we can take this opportunity to tick off our 2 and 3 goal, then that's still progress, and that's still something that's pretty important. So here's what we are going to do for today, and there's going to be some demonstration involved with what we have. Today's skill/strength stuff is going to be elevated shoulder taps. Now, when I say elevated, basically what I mean is getting as close to inverted in a handstand position as possible, as opposed to normally doing them in a plank hold position. I'm going to demonstrate those in a second. Let's think of RX as being what I'm going to show you guys, which is walking back into a wall climb type position, feet up on the wall, hands on the ground, body as vertical as possible. Unless you have done this before and are pretty decent at it and have practiced it, I would do it facing the wall, not facing away from the wall like a handstand push-up. That tends to be much more difficult to control with your heels on the wall instead of your toes on the wall. Modifications for this are just like we would kick our feet up on something like a box or a couch to do that inverted handstand push-up in a pike position. You can do that here, or you can always do it with your feet against the bottom corner of the wall, pushing your butt up and back in the air like a very high elevated down dog type position, tapping from there. Now, when we're in the plank, it's pretty easy to tap and go across on the shoulders just because of the flat elevation to the ground. We're in a much stronger position. When we do this inverted, what you're probably going to find is it's easier and faster to tap the same shoulder because crossing tends to send a little bit more of that body weight left to right, making it more challenging to hold the position. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the shoulder taps on the wall, and then we will get into the workout. Alright, so what are my sets and rep schemes supposed to look like? Well, I have it written down as 10 minutes. We can probably hit a set every 2 minutes for 5 rounds. And I basically want you guys to work on progressing difficulty and strength-wise. So, if that's something we already have and we're pretty good at it, hit sets of maybe upwards of 20, 10 each side. If it is not something we are very good at, start with the feet elevated, start in the pike position, feet on the ground. Probably going to hit more reps than if you start increasing the elevation of the feet and making it more challenging. That's fine too. All right, getting into the workout, and then you guys are going to get some demonstration. So here's what we're looking at. Mostly upper body focused. 5 rounds, 10 to 15 push press, 10 row or 20 band pull apart, 10 upright row, and 10 burpees. So there's a lot of options I'm going to put on here, and I'm going to put on the post to make it easier for you guys to figure out how to adjust this. Start off first of all with the push press. The weight should fall to very difficult within the 10 to 15 rep range. If that's a barbell, obviously it's just adapt by adding, taking off weight. If we have a single dumbbell or kettlebell, then I'm going to demonstrate what I want you to do for the push press in a second. The big thing is 10 each side, or upwards 15 each side if your weight's super light. All right. Ideally, you should be able to do that if we're alternating back and forth. You should be able to do that one set and then switch to the other side. If you're going 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, that doesn't really meet the stipulation of 10 to 15 reps. All right. In which case, if we just have a super heavy weight, just make the reps a little bit lighter. All right. Second one is going to be a row or pull apart. If you guys have a TRX ring, something along those lines you can row with, 10 reps is what I'm writing here. If you haven't seen my dining room table rowing video, let me know and I'll send it to you. That could be another option for 10, or if we only have a band, doing pull aparts or actually doing rows by pulling with the band. Let's kick that up to about 20 reps since it's going to be a lot lighter. Third one, upright rows. I'll demonstrate in a second. We can do them barbell, kettlebell, dumbbell, single arm, double arm, just like the push press. Or I'll show you a modification. You can use the band, in which case if we're going to use the band, do the same thing you did on the row, double the reps, and then finally 10 burpees. So 5 rounds of, let's call it 10, 10, 10, 10, or modify those reps as needed. So push press. All right, and then switch sides. If I have 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells, obviously I could do this at the same time, that's fine. Second one's going to be the row or the band pull aparts. Super simple, you guys have all done that before. Third one is going to be that upright row. We can do it single arm. If we have a heavier kettlebell, we can do it double arm. Or if we need to modify to a band, all right, guys, stay flexible, stay creative. If you need some help with that, as always, let me know.